How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection, and we are back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. We have 8 returns stacked up over here. Hope your weeks are starting off well. Your mailboxes are full, and we're going to start in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Oh, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, capital Pennsylvania. We have a pitching leaders or fireman card of Sparky Lyle. Very cool. Got Clay Carroll to sign that previously. Got Mr. Lyle to sign that now. His fee's gone up. It used to be 5, now it's 15, but that is a pretty looking autograph. And I like how he matched Clay Carroll's signature there. So it's like a $20 fee here. Sparky Lyle was 15, Clay Carroll was 5, but Sparky Lyle, 80 years old, left-handed pitcher. Pitched for the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Rangers, the Phillies, and the White Sox. I think primarily I remember him from the Red Sox and Yankees, but he won 99 games with a 2.88 ERA, 873 strikeouts, 238 saves. He was the Cy Young Award winner in 1977, was a 3-time All-Star and won 2 World Series with those Yankees in 1977 and 1978. He got back to us 1 out of 1. 11 days. There is now a $15 fee per. Had to get that card completed though. Just thought it was worth it. Very cool. All right, North Texas, Dallas, Texas. This one has a ton of writing on the back. It's been out there a while. I'm sure you'll see. Add your email. We got Rocket Ismail. Sent him 2 cards, probably about a year ago now. That's cool. We got a 1999 Topps Chrome Refractor and a 1993, I believe, Special Effects. 94 Topps Special Effects. Very cool cards there. Love the Rocket autograph. Matched up his numbers. I think he really enjoys his TTM. And he's 55 years old, though. Was a big-time player there at Notre Dame. He was an All-American. He was the Player of the Year Walter Camp Award winner. He went off to Canada to start his career. Won a Grey Cup championship and was the Grey Cup MVP, and then went to the NFL where he played for the Raiders, the Panthers, and the Cowboys, all from 1993 to 2001. In the NFL, he had 28 receiving touchdowns, just over 5,200 receiving yards, and 363 receptions. He is part of the College Football Hall of Fame, and he got back to us 2 out of 2. 322 days. Mr. Rocket Ismail. Very cool. Put that special effects card down there. How about Phoenix, Arizona? I'm going to save that last envelope. Put it in the top loader. I'll fold it up. From Phoenix, though, we have a note. Let's see what we have here. Hopefully it's not don't send me cards anymore. It is, oh, very cool. I like that. This is Tom Trebelhorn. He enjoyed his years in Baltimore, also his years in Milwaukee and Chicago. I remember him, and I wrote this in my letter. I remember he was the third base coach for the Orioles when they had some really good players. Really good infield there with Brian Roberts, Miguel Tejada, Melvin Moore, and Rafi Palmeiro. And I grew up watching those teams, so really enjoyed that and told him in the letter. But 88 Topps, 89 Topps, and 90 Topps, a little bit of a run there. See him here with the Milwaukee Brewers. He's 77 years old, though. He did manage the Brewers and the Cubs from 1986 to 1994. Well, I guess 86 to 91 with the Brewers, and then he managed 1 year with the Cubs in 94. But won 471 games as a manager, 10 games over 500, not too bad. He then went on to coach for the Cubbies, the Brewers, and the Orioles, as he wrote in his note there. The Orioles, he was there from 2001 to 2007. He got back to us 3 out of 3. 9 days from Mr. Tom Trebelhorn. I don't know, I like all 3 of these, but 90 Topps just speaks to me with all the interesting colors. Let's put that there and go to Phoenix, Arizona again. Very cool. Tom Trebelhorn took the time to write that little note. We have a blank index card. We have Joe Borchard. Very cool. That's a 2002 Topps prospect. And then a 2006 Topps. It's not an update. Yeah, it is an update. Okay. Joe Borchard. There he is. You know, he was a backup quarterback at Stanford and came into a game in relief against UCLA and threw 5 touchdowns. I think he was player of the week that week. And then he went on. He threw a couple other more touchdowns throughout his Stanford career there, but was really good for them at baseball. I think he hit 40 home runs for them. It was a top draft pick to the Chicago White Sox. Ended up playing with them from 2002 to 2005, and then also played for the Mariners and the Marlins in his Major League Baseball career. Really a top prospect with a ton of power that just had a little bit too much swing and miss to his game. But he still hit 26 home runs in the majors, with 77 runs batted in, and a 205 career batting average. And Mr. Joe Borchard got back to us 2 out of 2. 14 days. I really like the 2006 Topps design. Big fan of it. Let's go to St. Louis, Missouri next. We have beautiful blank index card. We have Larry Hughes. Whoa. Nice bazooka card there. Love that throwback uni. I am a Wizards fan. It is sad. There's a refractor, though. Love that. Look at his autograph, too. It's another refractor, this one being the Topps finest. Covering his teams. And there's his rookie card. Topps Chrome rookie card. Whew. 4 out of 4 from Larry Hughes, man. The Wizards were set up good with him. Gilbert Arenas and Antoine Jameson, or so we thought. Didn't work out. Brendan Hayward was part of that team as well. But Larry Hughes, he's 46 years old. He actually has a school out in St. Louis where I believe is where I sent this. But he played all the way from 1998 to 2011. Was drafted 8th overall in the 1988 draft out of St. Louis to the Philadelphia 76ers. Then got traded to the Warriors, then to the Wizards, and he joined LeBron in Cleveland. Played a little bit for the Bulls, the Knicks, the Bobcats, and the Magic to close out his career, but he was a phenomenal defender. I think he led the NBA in steals in 2005. I think that was the year the Wizards traded him, so he was with the Wizards and Cavs that year. But absolute great basketball player, great defender, great shooter from the shooting guard position. He had over 10,000 points in his NBA career. He got back to us 4 out of 4. 73 days. That is cool. It's probably not the coolest card of the bunch, but as I said, I'm a Wizards fan, so we're going to put that Washington Bullets card up with the rookie down there, a couple refractors, a finest refractor, and a Topps Chrome refractor. Got most of his teams covered, at least from the beginning of his career. After his time with the Cavs, it kind of, I don't want to say it went downhill, but he wasn't a prominent player at that point. Let's go to Birmingham, Alabama next. I think we have 3 to go. We have Bobby Sproul. I pulled this Topps card out because I thought Danny Heap signed. I don't know if Danny Heap does sign, but then I saw Bobby Sproul signed, and there's the other Danny Heap card. Alan Nicely, I guess is his name. I think he signs, but it takes a long time to get back to you. I don't know what to do with these cards. I'm just happy that Bobby Sproul signed them. So we had an 81 and an 82 Topps there. 2 completely different pictures, which is always nice to see. Sometimes Topps will recycle them, especially for these rookie cards. But very cool there from Mr. Bobby Sproul, who's 68 years old. He was a left-handed pitcher who pitched for the Red Sox, the Astros. He pitched 1978 to 1981. He had a 5.44 ERA with 31 strikeouts and a 0-3 record. Ouch. But he still got to make it to the majors. I think his first start was up against Jim Palmer in the Orioles, and he actually did really well, except it was Jim Palmer, so the Red Sox didn't score any runs for him. But went head-to-head with him. I think he threw like 7 innings of like 1-run ball or something like that. Either way, he got back to us 2 out of 2. 12 days. We'll see if we can add some more signatures to these cards. Again, not too sure about the signing habits of the other gentlemen. There we go. How about San Antonio, Texas, Rio Grande District? It's a Rio Grande District. We have Jim Aker. Got an 84 tops and a 1990 tops, it looks like. Pretty cool there for Mr. Jim Aker. A little 2-2 action. He's 66 years old. He pitched for the Blue Jays, the Braves, and the Mariners, all from 1983 to 1992. He won 33 games with 482 strikeouts and a 3.97 ERA. Mr. Aker got back to his 2 out of 2. 11 days. Slide those up here. Ooh, don't want to cover a refractor, but we might have to. That'll work. All right. Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida next. That's where we end it. We have Jim Clancy. From one Jim to another. Jim Clancy. That's an 89 Donruss. 88 tops, and it looks like an 89 Fleer. There you go. Jim Clancy, 3 out of 3. He's 69 years old. He pitched a little bit longer than Jim Aker. He pitched from 1977 to 1991, mainly for those Blue Jays from 77 to 88. He won 140 games with a 4.23 ERA, 1,422 strikeouts, and was an All-Star in 1982. He got back to his 3 out of 3. 16 days. Very cool. Very, very cool. Not too bad. Happy to see those Larry Hughes come back and to get that Sparky Lyle card finished. And great responses from Rocket Ismail and Tom Trebelhorn. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.